The debate over pedestrian safety is back in the spotlight at Pike Place Market. Long-standing concerns were renewed after this week's attack in New Orleans. Once again, there are calls to ban most vehicles from driving around the market. But others say the open roads are vital to business. King 5's Jim Nelson is live at Pike Place. Jim, kind of sounds like a bit of a stalemate here.
Yeah, Greg, advocacy groups and even the mayor have been calling for changes, in particular on Pike Place itself, which is the name of the road that runs right in front of the market. However, Pike Place management have opposed major changes, saying it is a critical corridor. The iconic sights and sounds of Pike Place Market, world famous. Locally, the center of great debate.
I think that it is a safety issue.
It's too much with all the rah.
I see drivers, moving their cars recklessly.
Traffic on Pike Place, the winding namesake road that runs right in front of the market.
I mean, I've had some close calls.
Near closing time, selfies are snapped, cars come through. Bookstore worker Emily Pike,
Pike, like the market,
sees it every day.
I think things would run a little more smoothly if personal vehicles were restricted, at least during certain hours.
I'm like walking through, I'm a musician, I always got my stuff and there's just a bunch of rah, and it'd be nice if there was no cars.
City Hall has talked about limiting traffic, but opponents say there's no need.
I think this is one of the safest places in the city.
As Friends of the Market president Heather Peel points out, this is the only accessible loading area, and there's concern within market circles that banning vehicles could sway visitors from coming. Peel isn't worried so much about accidents or worse.
Somebody suggested that if you made this pedestrian only and if somebody got in here with a vehicle, then yeah, they could just mow people down. Whereas you have slow moving traffic and people going across it and vehicles pulling in out, which creates a slow brook. I don't have a crystal ball, but this street to me feels far safer than any other one in Seattle.
Others obviously see it another way.
It's a chaotic environment, and I think it could do better with a little less chaos.
And the debate continues. Mayor Bruce Harrell's team reiterated this week that he has supported reducing vehicle traffic here while still considering loading, delivery, and disability access. Meanwhile, the group, Friends of the Market, say any decision should be made by market management. Live in Seattle, Jim Nelson, King 5 News.
Obviously, what was done to address this problem before this attack was beyond insufficient, and we're going to find the answers to those questions.
City councilors in New Orleans are asking why more wasn't done to prevent the deadly truck attack on New Year's Day. They're specifically pointing to the protective bollards that were supposed to be on Bourbon Street. City leaders said this week that the bollards were in the process of being replaced, which is why they weren't activated on the morning of the attack.